So, hello everyone, my name is Ankit Udan. Today's date is 30 September 2021, and in this video, we discuss on the topic that is the encapsulation. So, let's discuss about the encapsulation. Encapsulation is one of the types of pillars of OOPS as a data hiding purpose. Means OOPS is an object-oriented programming language that refers to the language which use an object in our programming. So, it has main four pillars. So in a OOPS, firstly we write a code anywhere and create its object, and by using this reference variable we reach this code. So by using the simple reference variable we can use a code repeatedly. So there are main four pillars, that is abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance and encapsulation. So inheritance and polymorphism are used as a code transformation. Means we write a code in one class and extend in second class, or create a two or one more methods in a one class. So this is the types of inheritance and a polymorphism. But as abstraction is used as a security purpose, and encapsulation is used for a data hiding purpose. So what is exactly encapsulation? So encapsulation is the process of wrapping a data and a code or a method, so acting on this data in a single bit and then work on it. So for example, our medicine. So in a medicine or in capsule, it is a combination of some medicine and wrap a specific product on this, and we use this single element as a capsule. So this is the real life example of a encapsulation. So now discuss about the how to achieve a encapsulation. So to achieve encapsulation, simply we write a variable in a method or a class as a private. Means we use a private access modifier. So there are there are four types of access modifier. So in this, if I write a private, default, public and protected. So when we write a access modifier that is private, so its scope only within this class. So this variable we cannot access outside the class. So if I want to access this variable, so this variable can access only by the method of the original class. So after creating a variable as a private, now I create a two methods, that is a getter method and setter method. So to get data and set data we use a getter method and a setter method. For example, I create one class, and in this class I create a integer a variable. So if I write a integer a, start with a access modifier, that access modifier is a private. So this variable cannot be accessed outside the class. So we can access the int a number or a variable inside only this class, and after that I write a getter and setter method. So by getter method we get that data or a code of this class, and also we get this variable also which we encapsulated inside this class. And by set method we change the data or simply we edit the code by using a set method. So this is the all process of called as a data hiding process. So encapsulation is also called as a data hiding process. So by using a encapsulation we control on a limit of a some variable range. Means in a setter method or a set method, if I write logic to control a variable limit, means for example I create a int a variable as a private, and after that inside a set method if I write logic, this number cannot varies after thousand number, and it cannot be take a value as a negative value. So this logic I write inside a setter method. So and by get method we get after that we get this code. So this is the one of the advantage or features of a encapsulation. Now another example is that is a name conflict. So what is name conflict? So if I work on a project, so in the project number of classes and number of classes, there are number of variables are present. So sometimes what happens, some variables are repeatedly used. So but in a Java, if I declare one variable, so it cannot be reused this variable, or we cannot declare same name variable twice or repeatedly. So if I encapsulate or create a private variable, so this private variable cannot access outside the class, but hence there is a relation between one class, there are two class. So in this relation we use a same variable outside the class also or inside the class, because this variable scope is within this only class. So this is about the name conflict. Now discuss about some advantages of a encapsulation process. So by using a encapsulation, it improve the mainability of a code. So by using the encapsulation, the code reusability is also, we reuse the code, and again we can change or access the data easily from by using a encapsulation. And in encapsulation, if I write only getter method, so it is a only write and read method. Means simply we can only write if I write a setter method. So then we can only write the code or change the code or edit the code, means. And if I write only setter method, so we only get data, but no another developer can change the data according to this or its use. And another advantage is in another class, so this variable cannot access outside the class. So this is the very important according to data hiding process. So this variable cannot access outside the class, so another developer of another class that cannot access the data. So now let's get some examples of a practical life example of a encapsulation. So if I work on a company project or a bank project, so in this bank, the number of customers are open its accounts, but this customer get data or a see the data only its information, but the data inside the, or what is the actual process of inside this its account, this can access only by the members or employees of a bank, because in this we hide the data from this specific class and show or set this specific data for a customer. So this is the example of a encapsulation. So in the encapsulation, it is the process why we call it a data hiding process, because in this encapsulation we hide only variable or a create a variable as a private. So this is the by using a private variable, and after that if I create a private variable but we create a method that is a public, so this method can be used outside the class, but by using this method we cannot use this variable outside the class, because the variables are a private and method is public. So by using a getter or setter method, we get the variable outside the class, but we cannot change this specific variable outside the class. So this is all about the encapsulation in a OOPS concept. So thank you.